this team is in deep trouble right now.
Uh-huh.
They have lost 3 in a row, 7 of 11. I think that's where we should start, not the patch. No offense.
Oh, no, that's all right. I want the commemorative patch. They are in huge trouble. They're done. I mean,
they can't shoot.
No, they're done.
I mean, JJ's basically telling you this roster. JJ's telling you what Rich Paul told you in July when he put out that statement about LeBron wants to compete for championships. He's saying what LeBron's body language has said at times this season. And this notion that this is supposed to be some gap year and that Luka is going to be okay with it, I think everyone is completely misguided if they think that's the case.
Well, I think there's an even bigger issue. Forget about gap year and what the future holds with Luka. Listen, Luka is an amazing scorer. And that's it. That's what he is. He's an incredible offensive player. Yes. And every night you look at the box score and you watch the game and you go, gosh, man, it's amazing. He's put up 42 points. But as James Worthy said last night on the postgame show, they're like empty. They're not impactful. Those were his words, not mine. 42 points is amazing. But if you have a team where you have one player that's so great offensively and that's all he can do, and everybody's just standing around waiting for him to knock down shots, I mean, he's a great player. But I've seen other great players in other sports have Hall of Fame statistics and nothing to show for it. And that's, to me, what I'm watching when I'm seeing Luka now.
Well, I mean, again, the guys in Dallas, and he is an incredible offensive player. The guys in Dallas thought that there was a ceiling to the way that he plays. And, you know, we focused a lot on the conditioning part of it. But stylistically, they also felt that there was a ceiling to the way he plays. And that's why you heard Nico Harrison, who is obviously no longer employed, saying defense wins championships. And he kept stressing that because that was the weakness of one Luka Dončić. And, yeah, look, it's hard. I know for some people it's going to be hard to nitpick on Luka because he had such an incredible offensive game. But the problem is, if you're going to have Luka as your centerpiece, which the Lakers do, everyone has admitted that, everyone has said that, including LeBron, that they have to play off of Luka. Then you have to build the team around him like Dallas did that got to the finals. Like, you need guys around him that can knock down shots and, more importantly, defend. I mean, both are fairly important, but I would say defending and also knocking down shots is like 1A, 1B.
Well, I'll just say this, George. Obviously, LeBron is not long for this team. And when I say long for it, I'm looking 2-3 years out. Not this year, not next year. I'm looking into the future because you signed Luka for the longer term. LeBron is not going to be part of that in all likelihood. I mean, maybe I'll just be proven wrong. I mean, the guy is superhuman, as I tell you all the time. Look, Aaron Rodgers can still play. He can't win a championship if he doesn't have everything around him. But at 42 or whatever it is, he can still play in the NFL. Phillip Rivers at 44 years old, 30 pounds overweight, and having not played for 5 or 6 years, can come out of retirement and still go on an NFL field and play. Doesn't mean he's going to win or compete for a championship. LeBron James at 41 years old can play at a very high level.
He's averaging 22 points on 51% shooting from the field, along with 7 assists and 6 rebounds a game. Like, that's impressive.
It is
41 years old.
It is impressive. I'm not trying to take anything away from him. I'm just going to say, though, it's good. Phillip Rivers can go on the field and look pretty good. Aaron Rodgers can go on the field and at times really look good. LeBron James can go on the court every other night and look good. But is it going to be championship good? My answer, no, sir.
Right, but the whole point is you're not supposed to be relying on him to be the reason you're going to win a championship. The guy that's supposed to lead you to the championship is 77. He's supposed to be the secondary player. And that the issue is going to be that they can't shoot the ball straight. And this has been an ongoing issue for a number of years. This isn't the first year that this is the case.
No, I always go back to LeBron. It was probably 3 seasons ago.
Lasers.
We need lasers on this team. Well, it's been years. Where are the lasers? Well, there's one. I guess 77 is kind of a laser.
Well, and Austin can shoot the ball fairly well.
Yeah, but I mean, we're not seeing that right now.
But he's not going to be. At least he's not even going to be reevaluated till the end of the month.
Mm-hmm.
So that doesn't even mean he's coming back. But yeah, like this team is flawed. Like I've been saying it the whole year, and it doesn't matter what Laker fans will this to be at the moment. There's no question anybody who knows and understands basketball, even one iota, understands this team is flawed at this point. And if you don't believe that, you're just in denial at this point.
But I mean,
I just don't think people watch basketball.
Well, but then the denial, George, is from earlier in the season when the record looked good and they were banking wins. Everybody was like, well, wait a second, Austin Reeves and Luca, okay, they look at what's going to happen with LeBron. Okay, wait, LeBron's come back. He's worked his way back. And wait, now Austin's gone. And I said this to you last week, or maybe a couple weeks ago. JJ Redick is not going to be able to handle this for much longer because he's
let's play the sound. Mike Trudell asked him the question. We heard it in the open, but let's play the full thing if we've got it.
We do.
Because Mike asked him a specific question about the shooting and how Lakers weren't hitting shots, Kings were making shots, and I want the whole context. Let's play it.
No, it's literally we can't make a shot.
Okay,
you look at it.
So
the full context. You can't make a shot. Done. That's all we need to hear.
Right. I mean that's very succinct, right? But the question from Mike, which I thought we had, was I'm paraphrasing I'm trying to get as close to it as possible. He says, JJ, obviously you guys started great, but then, the lack of shooting became an issue. They shot over their heads, basically. I don't know if it's that simple. JJ stops him and says, yes, it's that simple. And then he says,
no, it's literally we can't make a shot.
Cannot make a shot.
I mean, you look at it, first of all, they're right there with us as being one of the worst shooting teams in the league. That's the highest, or tied for the highest with Houston, for the highest anybody's shot all season. So, that's typical. We're 28th before tonight in opponent three-point percentage. We'll be 29th or 30th after tonight. Had 50 potential assists tonight. We converted on 21 of those. Expected score, we won by 24. Like, this has been the theme. It has been the theme. So, just got to keep shooting, I guess.
I love the I guess. I love the I guess at the end. The I guess at the end is
keep
like
shooting, I guess.
Yeah, it's like saying, I don't know what to do, because I don't know if you guys realize this or not, but I was a really good player, but and I was a good shooter, but I'm a second-year coach, and you guys can all see this roster and what we have and what we don't have, and so I guess we just keep shooting. I guess because I don't know. Anybody know what to do? Anybody got any ideas?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I mean,
shooting,
he's clearly exasperated because he's got a roster that's flawed.
His head's going to explode, dude.
And the reality, I mean, it might. But
he's going to blow.
He needs more uncomfortable practices.
He's going to blow, dude.
Get out of there. It's going to
blow. He's going to blow.
I don't know. What he needs is the general manager to rehaul the roster, and I just don't know how possible that even is at this point, considering their reluctance to give up their assets. And I'm just about draft capital. Forget about players. And yeah, like nobody's going to come out and try to help the Lakers, man. Like that's the reality of it too. So they are in this. I mean, maybe they can do something around the margins, and honestly, anything around the margins would be helpful, because everything now with the way particularly the Western Conference is, the margins would help. But you have to be willing to give up draft capital. And they definitely seem reluctant at the moment to do that. There's remember all the offseason chatter. 27. I mean, good luck waiting for 27, man. You're waiting for some panacea that I don't believe exists anymore.
Nice word.
That's a nice one. We're going to cut that up.
No, panacea is a good word. I like that word.
Can we cut that up as a drop today?
Yeah, it's a good word.
Benevolent.
Put it right next to benevolent?
Yeah, I think so.
Right, yeah. George, I think, look, the reality is you keep saying that Luka's not going to be happy waiting till next year.
I don't believe that to be the case.
And you may be right, okay? But here's the reality, and no one wants to deal with it, but it is the truth. LeBron is not here for the long term.
Right, but Cap, that doesn't matter. Like the fact, let's say he retires this season.
Mm-hmm.
He comes off the books. You're still just a few you're like $12 million under where the salary cap number is going to be.
Wait, what about underwear? What?
On that note, give me one moment. Hit
Sand
the bell,
in the liver?
It's 7:15. We're 15 minutes into the show. In that time, you could have gone to Valvoline Instant Oil Change and gotten that oil change, sucker, took care of your car. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, they got you covered. Go to SoCalOilChange.com. Continue with underwear, Cappy.
No, I mean, George, really, like, I know what you're saying about LeBron can still play. I grant you that.
No, and it's not about LeBron. I listen to what I'm telling you.
What are you telling me?
Next season, let's say he retires this year, okay?
Mm-hmm.
His number comes off the books.
Okay.
You're over the salary cap still, like right now.
Okay.
His number comes off the books. You may have anywhere between, I don't know, depending on where the salary cap number lies, $12 to $17 million. Like, that can help you, but it's not like it's, earth-shattering money that you're getting next year if LeBron is not on the roster, which he more than likely won't be, if I had to guess.
Yeah. I mean, I get what you're saying, that, like, if LeBron were to be traded or if LeBron were to leave, retire, whatever the circumstances are, you don't automatically get his $50+ million back to rounds back. I get what you're saying. The problem is that you got to figure out a time to start looking into the future. And this is the job of the general manager, not my job. Okay, it's Rob Pelinka's job. It's the organization's responsibility. You got to figure out what the future looks like financially so that you are properly prepared to build a championship roster around the young star that you made a move to get and then secured long term. You're not, listen, can I ask you a question? Let's just be honest with each other here, okay? Are the Lakers going to win a championship this year? And by the way,
I don't believe that to be the case as currently constructed.
Okay, so that phrase, currently constructed, look into a crystal ball. Just play the game for a second. Could they do anything this year with what they have that will improve their roster so dramatically that by the end of the year they're beating teams like Oklahoma City?
If they were to give up assets, let's play fantasy basketball, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And they were to get guys who can shoot the ball and play defense. If they get two guys like that, somehow, okay, pull a rabbit out of his hat, right, Rob Pelinka, and somehow able to get that for draft picks, and obviously you got to trade some players because you have to match salary for salary. This team could be a championship contender, but they need at least two guys, in my opinion.
And maybe that works, but that's just still all on paper. Hey, we plug this guy in, we plug this guy in, we take this guy off, we give up this, and now guys come in, they got to integrate into the team, they got to get to know the players, they got to get to know the coaches. I mean, the likelihood, in my opinion, of them making drastic roster moves this year to actually win a championship, not make it into the playoffs, not get bounced in the second round. I'm talking legit championship. The likelihood of them being able to change the roster that significantly is what? 1 in 5 million? I mean, it's not like.
I mean, it's not 1 in 5 million. Let's not be ridiculous.
Is it 1 in 10?
I mean, I don't know, Cap. I'm not.
What I'm saying is it's a massive long shot.
I'm just telling you, yes, it's not going to be easy because no one's going to be willing to help them.
Right,
yes.
Right. So they're not.
Unless they part with draft capital. Like, that's it. That's what people want.
Right. But it doesn't guarantee anything, of course, naturally.
No, it doesn't guarantee anything, but it's certainly going to be better than this.
Yeah, well, this is a disaster. This went from, you know what, they're pretty good. Wow, they're kind of surprising me.
And listen, we talked about this with Windhorst when they were rattling off wins to begin the season. He's like, yeah, they're not that good.
No.
They're just kind of punching above their weight at the moment.
Not as good as their record says. That's right. That's right.